So by now you guys have a pretty good idea of what I like to do on my channel. I tend not to keep it super negative. I've gotten really negative at times, and I always felt kind of bad about it. I don't like putting out negative vibes out there for you guys. I like to stay positive. It's just kind of who I am. Not normally the most positive guy, so I try to steer towards that direction to make better content for you guys. But when stuff happens and I'm put into these situations in these groups and I'm hearing these things, man, I can't help but get negative sometimes, and I really just want to avoid any misinformation when it comes to this stuff, because I feel like a lot of people talking about PC gaming these days are not PC gamers, but are console gamers who have never played on a PC, pretending to play on PC or have experience in the PC market in order to make their lives seem more truthful, or people who just have no idea what they're talking about in general, either online or, you know, like in comment sections, or actual YouTubers. You have people like Mr. YouTube Gamer, who actually rebranded himself as the console gamer king, saying like he knows all these things about PC when he really doesn't. So I want to clear up a couple things. I may make multiple videos. I'm going to try my best to keep it positive, to not get super negative with this. I mean, the title alone is already super negative, so I think you can kind of tell where the direction of this video is going to go, but I'm doing my best. I'm really trying people here. They're just not giving me a lot of content to work with. So the first thing I want to be addressing here, most importantly, is the main argument everyone brings up when it comes to PC: the price. I'm going to say this right now: you do not need $2,000 to build a PC. I have a monster rig with some amazing, fantastic pieces in it that can run any game on the best settings and flawlessly. And my PC is 3 years old, and I spent $900 on my PC. That was 3 years ago, back in actually the end of 2014, so not quite exactly 3 years, but pretty close. 2014 rig in my system here, and even back then it wasn't very high end. I have a 980 in my PC, is the most expensive part, and the 980 was only like $400 when I bought it. So you can kind of see that my PC was not nearly as expensive, but it's killing games now, running Battlefield 1 over 120 frames per second, and all this awesome stuff, right? So you don't need a crazy PC to run these games, and $900 in 2014 was all I needed to get my rig that I have now. That's what I edit all my videos on, that's what I do everything PC gaming related on, and I'm playing all these modern games at really good graphical settings, all the way up to ultra for most games, and above 60 FPS in everything. No exceptions, everything. So that's one thing. And to prove that to you, that you do not need $2,000 to build a really decent rig, in 2017, I actually built not one, but 2 computers. And I have them linked down below in the description, so you can do them yourself. You can see the exact math of 2 custom-built PCs by me that are compatible, they work, and they run Battlefield 1 above 1080p 60 FPS and all the other modern games that you're going to want to be playing. One of them is about $600. That's the more high-end one if you want to splurge a little bit, but if you want a real console killer, I built a $340.53 monster rig. Well, I say monster rig, but it's pretty decent. That not only is going to beat out console performance, it's also going to have more storage than the consoles right now, at 1 terabyte with a 7,200 RPM internal drive. That does beat out both consoles, unless we're including the PS4 Pro right now. So yeah, 300 and change, really, $340 is what you're gonna spend on my budget build that I have that's gonna run Battlefield 1 and 1080p 60 FPS. So you do not need a crazy amount of money to get into PC gaming. It's definitely something I think everyone should look into if they are into gaming. It's definitely the best way to play multi-platform games, and the PC platform does have its own exclusives that might warrant looking into. I understand wanting to be able to play other specific games, but when you also keep in mind that all the Xbox games are coming to PC, and PlayStation Now is on PC as well. I mean, I can play The Last of Us and Gears of War 4 on my PC. Just saying. But that's beside the point. I would recommend looking into PC gaming if you have not already. Those 2 Custom built PCs by me here are just one example. Another thing you can definitely do to save even more money is just take an old crappy PC that everyone has lying around, ask grandma for her old work computer for $10 or whatever, and then just put better parts in it. That way you're basically already halfway there. You've got stuff already in there, you've got RAM, you've got a motherboard. All you need to do is just slap a video card, maybe some extra RAM in there, and you're good to go. Maybe extra storage too, but that's beside the point. You're already good to go. I mean, honestly, there's not a lot of work involved, and actually building and putting together a PC is not only super easy, but you can always just have somebody else do it for you if you really don't want to. I feel like a lot of arguments are like, we don't want to build a PC because the hassle and because it's so hard, and if that's really how you feel, thinking building a PC is so hard, then I feel bad because you're really selling yourself short. I didn't think I could do it either, and then my first time it took me about 10 minutes with the YouTube tutorial, and once I actually got the parts out, you just, you plug the square end into the square end and the circle end into the circle end, and you're good. It's really simple. But in order to avoid ranting on for too long here, I'm going to stop the video here because honestly, I'm so heated I could probably go on for a couple hours, but I'm gonna continue kind of talking more about PC gaming on this channel just because it is something I'm super passionate about, just gaming in general, and I don't like the information that's being spread around, the misinformation I guess I should say, that's being spread around about PC gaming. So while I do play on everything, I am still going to make a couple videos about PC gaming here, just to clear anything up. I did make another video, top misconceptions about PC gaming, where I loosely talked about some of this stuff, but in this video series I'm going to get a little bit more in depth, so just stay tuned for more of that. You can always follow me on Twitter as well, because I love to give my opinions on that. Shameless plug, by the way. But let me know what you guys think down below in the description. Definitely check out those rigs that I have. Those are definitely also in the description, linked below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay classy, guys.